Hello all, welcome to another interesting video on our BAVH channel, and this is our third video on calculated tables. We are going to understand and learn what is calculated tables. So in our video 1 we have already understood what was calculated table, why is it supposed to be used, and what are its properties and what is the significance of each of the properties of the calculated table. In the video 2, we have learned with an example how to create a calculated table, how to use their properties, what can be the significance of that example, and how that example can be populated onto the graphs using the calculated tables. So this was our video 2, and our video 3 is basically going to be a same thing. We are going to learn using calculated table for one of our another example, and we will be knowing how we created this dashboard using that calculated table and what is the inference this graph is going to give, because in simulation it is very important for us to know the inference to get the output or the analysis from what you are going to do from a simulation model. So we have already studied a lot of statistics. We have a series on statistics collector which is available on our YouTube, and the premium content is available on our behaviorchannel.com website, from where you can purchase a subscription and avail those contents. We have also created a series on milestone collector, and this is our third thing in statistics, which is calculated table. And this is our video 3 for the calculated table, and once this is done, we are done with calculated table. Then we will be learning our new series. So this is about calculated table series. So we are going to illustrate a statistics collector which we have created here, which is parts serviced at processor 2, and that we are going to refer for calculated table. So basically what we can do now is, if you could look at here, this is the part serviced at processor. Okay, this is the part serviced at processor, and because of this, what we are not able to get is, if you could look at into this statistics collector, we are having this part 1, then we have part 2, then we have part 1, then we have part 2. So what is happening is, we are not able to basically split, okay, the part type 1 and part type 2. So we are getting everything in a single column, and then the state times we are going to get here. But the thing which we cannot do here is, we are not able to modify the state time column values. We are not able to find out inference. We are not able to subtract, add, or whatever different parameters. Those we can do, we are not able to do with the help of statistics collector. So if you see, the table which we get in the statistics collector is in this form, and the calculated table example which today we are going to learn about, let us look how that table looks. And this is the calculated table which we have created for understanding using the example looks like. So if you see, this is the subset 1 means part type 1, and subset 2 means part type 2. So if you look at the part type 1 is separated, part type 2 is separated. So we are having a two different sets. So we have subset 1, we have subset 2, that is part type 1 and part type 2. And if you could look at, this is what is our column available from the statistics collector. Same 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So this is that the way, the time when this processor, the part from the processor 2 had been exited. So we have an event here in the statistics collector. Okay, that is what this graph specifies. So on exit, what was the time? So first part exited on 20, then 30, then 40, and so on. Similarly, we are having this here. But what additional is there, if you could look at using calculated table, is that we are having a sum of like 20 plus 30, 50, 50 plus 40, 90, 90 plus 50, 140. This way we are having a metric too, and this can only be done by using calculated tables. So we are now going to look into how to create this column metric 2, how to create these subsets, which will be helping us to create a calculated table and then transfer the calculated table onto the graphs. Okay, so let us understand the problem statement today. So what we need to find out is we need to identify that how at particular interval, okay, so from 0 to 50 minutes, 50 to 100 minutes, 100 to 150 minutes, what was my part 1 serviced and how many my part type 2 were serviced. So this graph is what is we going to get. So our objective for this was to find out at every basically bucket of time how many part type 1 are produced and how many part type 2 are produced. And this we are doing by using calculated table, and that is what we are going to learn today, how to use this calculated table and work on. If you haven't liked our video, if you haven't shared this with your friends, please do that. It really motivates us to bring such interesting content related to education and training just for you. We have also started industrial engineering series videos which we are bringing to you absolutely free, and we are going to keep it just like that for you. So please take maximum out of it from our YouTube channel and our website behaviorchannel.com. In order to get access to this training module, you need to come to behaviorchannel.com, and in behaviorchannel.com in the simulation tab we are going to have in the subscription plans for this premium training classes. You need to purchase the subscription for your requirement. You can purchase it for a month, you can purchase it for 3 months, you can purchase it for a year. Here are the benefits which you will be getting by purchasing this subscription. So go ahead and purchase a subscription. Once you have purchased the subscription, you will get access to this training module and other all premium training content modules. Once you have subscribed to the model, you will get the access to the training class page, and once you get the access to the training class, you will be able to get access to the training modules, you will be get access to featured program, you will be getting access to the assessments, 3ds model downloads, and lot many more. So do not forget to purchase a subscription at our simulation tab in behaviorchannel.com. We are eagerly waiting for you to join us on a journey of education and learning simulation. So stay tuned with us.